Hey, women just don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
Do you believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4", only about what? 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year, and I'm black at that if you add that on. So just if we're speaking about those figures, the things that women are attracted to, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'll let you do the math.
Okay, before we go, what's your math saying?
The conversation and the words that are coming out of the mouth of someone like you, I would never consider top tier. A top tier man is also a man that is extremely desirable by way of his character. A top tier man is a man who displays a certain level of intellect that allows him to consider other people. A top tier man, they lead with love, not with dictatorship, right? They don't want to control their woman. They want to gently lead their woman. A top tier man creates space for a woman to feel good about herself. A top tier man supports the dreams and the ideas of a woman. A top tier man prioritizes a woman. A top tier man is in leadership and working as hard as he is to give the woman the life of her dream.
Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Queen Chioma. How you guys doing? How's everyone doing today? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is about a video that's been going viral on the internet, where a guy said that modern women don't qualify for a top tier man, and the lady asked him if he considers himself as a top tier man, and he said yes, that he makes over 100K a year and he's 6'4", so he considers himself as a top tier man. And it has gotten so many reactions to that video. People have been reacting to it, saying what a top tier man is. People have been, saying a lot of things. The video has been going viral on the internet. So without wasting much time, let's go and watch the video, and when we come back, we'll talk a bit about it. And please guys, don't forget to like my video and subscribe.
Hey, women just don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
Do you believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4", only about what? 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year, and I'm black at that if you add that on. So just if we're speaking about those figures, the things that women are attracted to, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'll let you do the math.
Okay, before we go, what's your math saying?
The conversation and the words that are coming out of the mouth of someone like you, I would never consider top tier. A top tier man is also a man that is extremely desirable by way of his character. A top tier man is a man who displays a certain level of intellect that allows him to consider other people. A top tier man, they lead with love, not with dictatorship, right? They don't want to control their woman. They want to gently lead their woman. A top tier man creates space for a woman to feel good about herself. A top tier man supports the dreams and the ideas of a woman. A top tier man prioritizes a woman. A top tier man is in leadership and working as hard as he is to give the woman the life of her dream.
So what are your hobbies?
6 foot.
What do you do for fun? What do you do for
6 foot.
Oh my God, I feel a connection. I feel like
6 foot.
Oh my God, say it again. I just feel like you're meeting my requirements.
Yeah, right. 6 foot.
Oh my God, yeah. Say it again, please.
6 foot.
Oh, thanks, bye.
6 feet.
Oh my God, you're not short. You're not short, right? Yeah, you're not short.
6 foot.
I know this is gonna piss so many people off, but there's a popular saying on the Chinese internet says, even a top tier man is just an average woman. Someone wrote, a man who doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, doesn't cheat, doesn't gamble, no criminal records, stable job, cooks, cleans, emotionally stable, respects others, kind to his family. Isn't that kind of a man so rare? But honestly, every one of my female friends meets that standards and more. So yeah, even the best man is just an average woman. Oh my gosh, Shakespeare could never. And it really makes me think of the double standard that society has for men and women, especially when it comes to parenting and marriage. If a man cooks for his wife, takes care of the kids, does the housework, I guarantee 95% of the comment section is gonna say, oh my god, you're such amazing dad, husband material, best dad ever. And sure, as a woman, I applaud guys like this. We love seeing guys being nurturing, being involved, we love more of that. But let's be be real. Isn't that just a mom's regular everyday life? When moms do it, it's never appreciated, it's expected. But when guys do it, it's suddenly you're the best dad of the year. And we see this happens a lot. A woman needs to work twice as hard as a man to get the same position. And a guy can just does the bare minimum and still get praised. So what we need as a society is to raise the standards and stop letting the shitty ones get away with bare minimum.
Top tier man is an average woman. That is the reason why men can be shallow and have all these high expectations for women, but women gotta sit here and pick a man that's medium ugly in hopes that he has money, because men are not the full package. Men wouldn't be able to sit here and have all these crazy high standards for women unless women were actually hitting the standard. That's the reason why they are able to do this, because there are women out here that are working, going 50-50, raising multiple children, keeping their looks in order, being submissive. There are women out here doing all of that shit. But as women, you gotta think and pick, okay, do I want him to be attractive? Okay, well, if he's attractive, in most cases, he's going to be broke. Okay, well, do I want him to have money? Because then if he has money, he's probably going to be unattractive. Women always have to barter something in order to deal with a man. This is why a lot of women just opt out, like myself. I've opted out of dealing with men because I am sick of making sacrifices for things because they cannot step up to the fucking plate to be a full, well-rounded individual. And I got to the point where I was just so tired of it. Why do I have to be snatched? Why do I have to have enough money? Why do I have to be the one to push out babies? Why do I have to be the one expected to go 50-50? Why do I have to be the person that has to be submissive? Why do I have to do all these things and only men, it's only expected of them to fucking work a job? This is why more women need to choose to be single, because it's not fair. The reason why women get so frustrated by this shit is because you're still choosing them when they're inadequate. Women are still choosing men when they're inadequate. What will give men the will to change when women are still deciding to deal with men and having a barter just to deal with one? Men are not doing that. Men are not fucking doing that. Men will get to the point where they need a wife, where they finally decide to say, you know what, I'm going to get married. Men want to have their cake and eat it too, and women need to have the same fucking energy. Men don't care about dating multiple women and not having just one woman, because at the end of the day, men want it all. Women rather get a morsel of something instead of just walking away and saying, you want to know what? If I can't have it all, I just don't fucking want it. Women have no problem negotiating their standards. Men don't. Men do not negotiate their standards. Only women decide to negotiate their standards. Then they get mad. Then they get upset when the man cannot fulfill the standards that she is already meeting, because it's never gonna fucking work. Women refuse to put men in a situation where you will leave them alone because they're not being the perfect person for you. That's the reason why men keep telling y'all, you're gonna have to settle. You're gonna have to settle. They're telling y'all that they're not going to fucking change for you. They're telling y'all, we're going to be bare minimum people. Take it or leave it. And y'all will still take it. And then women will get mad about what they're being given when you decided to take that. You decided to take somebody that was unattractive and emotionally unintelligent, and all because he had money. Now you're complaining about the fact that he's not vulnerable. Now you're complaining about the fact that he's not being empathetic. It's easier to be single. Men will be forced to step up to the plate when women stop bargaining with men's inadequacies, because they're not doing that with women. They will see a woman that they see as beautiful and they'll be like, no, she talks back too goddamn much. Beauty goes out the window. They say it all the time. Your beauty don't mean anything if you can't bring peace. They will pass over a beautiful woman easily, even if she is inadequate in one fucking thing. Only women will deal with a man when he is inadequate. Stop. Women need to stop doing that, because at the end of the day, it's not about what's fair. It's about you having standards that are non-fucking negotiable and being okay with being single until, or even if not, you're okay with being single for the rest of your life because they're not going to reach your standards. Men, when they don't have access to women, is usually when they decide that they're going to make changes. Stop giving mediocre men access. That's it, that's all.
I saw a video that said a top tier man is literally just the average woman, and it's they start listing facts, and it's like a man that doesn't smoke, doesn't cheat, doesn't gamble, has a stable job, and cooks, cleans, does the dishes, is kind to his family. Like, if somebody was like, I'm gonna offer you a man like that on the platter, women are gonna be like, oh my god, he's so special, he's so special, he's so top tier. But that's like almost every single woman that I know. So it's just interesting, you know, double standards in society.
She's so right, and I absolutely loved that video. So go ahead and follow her, because the bar is so in hell. Like, the bar is so low for men. Being faithful, you know, being honest, you know, knowing your children's doctors or whatever, or who their friends are, that is like top tier. Like, a man will say things like, well, I don't cheat. Yeah, but like, neither do I. And most women don't cheat. Like, I'm sorry. I know that there's this whole red pill agenda to be like, oh, women are out here doing all kinds of stuff. Women are out here, you know, cheating. I'm sorry. Yes, women do cheat as well. But you are not even going to come onto this internet and pretend that it's anywhere near the rate at which men cheat. The lustful disrespectfulness of some men quite literally needs to be studied. But with all of that said, this is just an appreciation post for the ladies out there. You're doing great, you're doing wonderful. You are top tier. Continue being brilliant. Don't be a slow learner.
Oh, I just know this is gonna piss some people off. Now online there's a popular Chinese saying that says, the top tier man is just an average woman. And let me explain. Said a top tier man can cook, can clean, is nice to his family, doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, doesn't gamble, doesn't have a criminal record. And this man also doesn't cheat, he has a good job, and he can handle his feelings. And you're like, yeah, that sounds like an amazing guy, but guess what? That pretty much explains all of my female friends to a T, if not more. So maybe, just maybe, the highest standard that we expect out of men is what we expect out of women every single day. Like, if dad takes care of the kids for the night and the mom goes out with her friends, or if dad cooks dinner, it's like, oh my god, you have such an amazing husband. Where did you find him? Husband goals. And don't get me wrong, I love when men are helpful in the kitchen and helpful with their kids and do an active role in parenting. But at the same time, we have to think about how this is just a common expectancy for women on a daily basis. You know what? It happens at work too. I'm dealing with this right now. You do double the amount of work just to get even a slither of the same recognition as a man. Here's the point. We need to expect more out of everyone across the table, not just women. Let's stop giving out prizes for just doing the basics and start raising the bar for everyone.
Be real with me.
A top tier man is just an average woman.
Real, why?
A top tier man, what we think is like, oh, he can provide like emotional support. He is responsive, communicative. When an average man does this, we tend to like glorify and think like, oh, he's such a great guy because he does all of this. But like at the end of the day, your female friend can already do this. So what can this man provide for you that your friends cannot?
The bar is so low for dating. In the past like 40 years, we went from guys writing love letters to women courting men and doing anything to be in a relationship.
There's like no courting. Women have to do a lot. You see this in all European paintings where like men would like build literal courts, buildings and statues for like the women that they are yearning for.
A big part is the accessibility of women to men. Like porn, OnlyFans, and hookup culture. Because a lot of guys feel like they have those needs met, a lot of them feel like they don't need to work for a relationship.
And I also think that men probably feel a little bit more entitlement. They think that they can pull any girl. It's okay to have confidence, but if you think that you're really, really hot, I think that really changes your attitude and your interactions with women or with anyone. And I've seen like way too many like hot and capable, intelligent women with men who look like rats.
This is the undeniable truth of what makes you a top tier man. Women get this wrong and most men get this wrong.
Here it is. It is just character traits, nothing else. It is not the amount of money that you have. It's definitely not how you look. That is the last thing on the list within any aspect of being a top tier man. It is this. Number one, the ability to fully be in control of your emotions. Number one. Two, your ability to have a high stress tolerance. Number three, your trust and your compassion. And number four, your ability to fully protect and provide. Within that, it is also an obsession with ambition to be the greatest version of yourself. When a man has these four things, he is a top tier man.
So guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Let me know what your opinion is. I want to read your comments and I want to know what you think about this. In my own opinion, I think a top tier man is not just all about the looks. It's not all just about the money. It's not just about the lifestyle. It's about the character behind it all. It's about his character traits. That is what I think a top tier man is. A top tier man is a man that has integrity. A top tier man is a man that can provide, that can protect. A man that respects people. He treats people right. A man that has it all on paper, he's not kind, he's not respectful, he's not a top tier man. He's just expensive. A top tier man is a man who can clean, who can cook, who can provide and protect. A man that respects women. A man that treats people right. A man that is kind. He's ambitious to be a better version of himself. A top tier man has trust and compassion. Everybody have their own opinion about what a top tier man is. But either way, a top tier man is not just rare because of what he has or what he looks like or his status. A top tier man is rare because of who he is, what kind of person he is. How does he treat people? Does he respect people? Is he emotionally intelligent? Can he build a healthy relationship? Is he kind? Is he physically fit? All this makes a top tier man. That is what I think, in my own opinion. So guys, let me know what your thought is in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about it. And please do not forget to like my videos and subscribe. Thanks for watching.